What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench with Pete. Now this is a paint along series, alright, where you hobby or paint along with me. I do some hobby, you can do some hobby. I talk about various stuff and together we get stuff done. At the end of it, about an hour, and I do that because depending on the editing of these, sometimes I can film these raw and it'll be like an hour 15, an hour 20. By the time I edit it, it can be less than an hour. That's editing out all the long gaps, because sometimes with my brain it kind of I lose track of where I am, I lose focus, and sometimes long pauses can ensue, and that's just not really conducive for a good paint along video. At least I don't think so anyway. Before we get going, I did say yesterday that yesterday was one of the last on the benches to do before my new job. Got this one, obviously. There probably will be one I film tomorrow, so I would probably film that. Who knows, we may get that done. I don't know. So there might be two more. This one and another one on the bench. I don't know. See how it goes. But it is one of the last ones before I start my new job, and that's good. I've got some stuff to carry on with from what I started yesterday, and that's good. Let's get to the bench and we'll talk some more. Alright, now I didn't say it, but you need to get your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need, because we are, we're in for about an hour of painting together. I've just literally got the same stuff I had on here from yesterday, as you may recall. Well, for you it would have been last week. A bit more happier with my cave troll now, so he's looking a bit nicer skin wise and that. What do I want to start with? I want to start with my sandbags that I got, of course. My base for Captain Dana Fly Sander. But I want to do the rest of the priming, get all the sand primed as well. And I want to prime this farmhouse here. Let's zoom out slightly. Yeah, I've got this farmhouse here to paint, which I want to paint up the same way I kind of did the other one. I love these terrain pieces. So I've got an MDF building somewhere, which probably, I know it won't match this, but it'll be good enough for bolt action, I think. I love the bits of rubble that you can stick to the corners or the sides for these. I think they're really great. Wondering even if I should put another load of rubble like there on the outside or something like that. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be very good, actually. Well, I don't know, what do you think? Like, what are your thoughts? I'm just gonna tidy this one up a bit. The more I think about it, the more I want to do it, the more it makes sense to me. All I need to do is look for my hobby knife, which is here, and some glue, which is there. Yeah, so I'm going to pop my glasses on now. So I'm going to look at this piece of rubble debris, and yeah, I've decided I want to put it on this model. Yeah, I think that'll be awesome. Well, we went out to the bathroom place yesterday, picked out our bathroom. I can't use shower and toilet and sink and the walls, floor, all the rest of it, all the gubbins. So looking forward to getting that done. So I'll just pop that on there, glue that like so. I should be safe to pop him to. I'll leave him for a moment and then I'll pop him to one side. Just press it in a bit there. Yeah, because that's gonna look awesome. Because you would have more rubble, and I suppose on a table, if you was to put this ruined farmhouse on, you'd sprinkle a bit of rubble on if you had the right mat or whatever. I've seen it done before. I've seen it done at the wargaming club I used to belong to. I'll have a sip of coffee a moment. We'll get into the painting. So what I'm going to do, so I want to paint this base. So I'm just going to move the farmhouse over there slightly. Bring in my palette. Oops. Shook it right out of my hand. That's not good. And we'll get this primed up, ready to go. Do I want to put it on a holder? Possibly, yeah. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? It's just a matter of getting it. There we go. So I just need to. I nearly bought some super glue, some blue tack yesterday. Nearly. Say nearly. Because I thought, no, I got loads of blue tack. I'll just reuse. Yeah, so that's just going to make it easier for me to hold there whilst I do this. So what I'm hoping is this paint will seal it in a bit as well. And yeah, that way. I do my stone effect on the stone. Painting a stone to look like stone. It's awesome, isn't it? What could go wrong? Don't ask things like that. What could possibly go wrong with that, he says. There. Wow, just leave that to one side to dry. Well, that's pretty awesome. So I can start priming this up, can't I? That'll be good. Hey, maybe I'll be able to start work on it, the painting, tomorrow. Still be primed, who knows? I might get this primed today. I think I will. I think I will. Gonna have pizza later. I'm doing some painting in my bathroom actually, just around the window, because where the new window was put in before, it kind of just needs sprucing up a little bit. And although the bathroom has been done, I don't think they're painting the wood. But I have done that now anyway. Would that the PVC windows go on? Just makes it look cleaner and nicer, and yeah, little projects for around the home. I've got to have the energy to do them as well. That's the other thing, you know. So I know I've had nearly 2 weeks off. I have done some stuff though. I have done some stuff around the house and it's been good. painted the front door step, which was in dire need of doing. Painted some of the black on the front of the house at the bottom and around the windows. Yeah, it just needs I was actually thinking to myself, just think of it as it is like a bit of large terrain, Pete. It helps you get through these DIY tasks, you know, that you have to do. Just think of it as a large piece of terrain, a 1/1 scale terrain piece. It makes it better. The brushes are bigger. You need more than a size 0 brush for that. Just using up the primer that's out here now. I think we can go full scale with this. So if I leave these bits here and here below there, I should be able to do the rest of it. That's good. I was going to spray this, airbrush it, whatever, but I don't think so. Well, oh no, I'll just do it on the bench. Do it on the bench. Why not? So we've done that today. We've been doing a little bit of painting. You do a little small painting job. Even that can be quite a task in your day off. It can take up most of the day if you're not careful, can't it? You know, with all the prep and the rubbing down to do, and then the hoovering up of all the bits. Then of course you've got the clean up after. But you know, it's all good. I think that was my phone. As soon as I come out here, I start getting notifications and things. Post arrived today, but didn't contain anything for me. Boo! I think my spending has come to an end now because I've got to wait for the weekly pay to go over to monthly pay, so I've got to hold off on that. It's only for a month. Then I can start budgeting properly, you know. Just get this piece painted up here. I've got my new jobs, which starts Monday. I've got a friend, an old school friend, who's in the company. He's seen that what I am. He's seen that I'm in there now because I'm set up on certain systems. You know, with email and all that, and job title and profile thing and that. And he said, "Oh wow, I see you there. Well done. Kind of welcome to the family sort of thing." Like, cheers, man. I muchly appreciate that. This is a big terrain piece. Yeah, in many ways I should have sprayed it, but I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. It's like that sometimes, you know. You just don't feel like it. All these bits here. My daughter's in watching, what's it called? That Marvel thing, Moon Knight, is it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Something like that. Yeah, this is really awesome. After this, I'm going to paint sandbags. Oh, some coffee, I think. You need a bit of coffee in your life. Of course, with this and my other broken farmhouse. It's gonna create. I'm gonna create a little farmstead for the game, for bolt action. And I can possibly use one of my green boards, and that would be the grass. I can get some fences. I could get a little dirt track road. Yeah, I can see it all. Yeah, so what I'm going to do with bolt action and maneuvers is to, obviously if I'm working on a model like my half-track, to talk about it. I know I'm, historically I'm no historian, I know that. But it's going to be for my benefit, really. As I go through its history and different things. Because I learnt about the half-track. Already I've learnt that it was the most, one of the most numerous built and manufactured vehicles in the war. So it was obviously very popular then. Yeah, I'll get the stone effect done on this. And we'll be laughing. Awesome stuff. I've had some problems ordering some glasses lately. It's been really irritating. Ordered myself a new pair of glasses, and the companies, they've taken so long. I've asked for a refund now. It's taking too long. Yeah, this is a shame. I'll go and get my glasses, because where I work now, I get kind of good discount on glasses. So I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to get a free eye test, I think. I think the eye tests are free for people that work with the company. I think they pay for all that. I'm sure they do. I think it's one of the perks, Then I'll just order my glasses in store rather than online, because it takes too long online. It's just, you're never going to get them. It seems like. Yeah, all good. Bathroom gets started next month, I believe. Towards the end of next month, I think. It's gonna look great. I've got a good feeling about it. I mean, with the roof, I was obviously worried, because you're worried because you're gonna have to spend so long without the roof on. Yeah. But I don't have those. I've gained confidence somewhat after having the roof done in having these companies do things. I mean, there's still a lot of incompetency out there with businesses, how they're run or not run, as the case may be. But by and large, I'm fairly okay with it. I'm very happy with who we've chosen to go ahead with our bathroom. There's a lot of primer going on this one model here. Heck of a lot. In order to get the stone effect though, we need it primed. We need it primed black. Get this inside section done here. Yeah, it's going to be good having these two farmhouses. I'm so glad I kept my other one. I did it because it, took me a while to put it together. It's a great little bit of terrain, I thought, yeah, that's really good. And this is going to be dry brushed, of course. Dry brushed up to my stone effect. It'll be my traditional stone effect recipe, I think, to keep it in that. Yes, that's what I would have used on the other model, I'm sure. I do have different recipes for stone, but I do have a kind of a go-to one I like to use frequently. Just use up this bit of primer, and then I will stop and wait for it to dry, I think. Yeah, I'll stop and wait for it to dry, and then I can do the bottom bit all later on, can't I? Right, so I'm going to leave that one there, I think. Yeah, that can dry like that. Now on to my sandbags and Morghast bone. Now my other sandbags have had 2 layers of this, so these guys are going to need at least 2 layers of this themselves. Then I'm going to put a wash on them. I don't know what wash to put on them, if I'm truthful. Put an oil-based wash on, or like a traditional wash. Resin, I feel I can get away with the oil-based ones. Because I will be varnishing after. Because these sandbags are probably going to be handled quite a bit. And I am glooping this stuff on like a bad paint job from when I was at school. Because I want it to cover up the line detail. Well, it's not detail, it's an effect of the 3D print. And it's one I'm not keen on. It looks like a thumbprint. So I'm only too happy to cover that up. Obviously, if this was a model with lots of detail in, I'd be watering these paints down. Quite heavily, I expect. This is straight out of the pot. It's a base paint. Looking very good. Thank you. So let's pop that over there. So if I look at one that's already been done, that's awesome. That is very awesome. Yeah, that is very awesome. Sandbags. I think I've got enough sandbags. I don't know though. I might need more sandbags yet. I think maybe one more set of sandbags could do it for me. I don't know what battlefields I'm going to encounter in the future with bolt action. I remember the last time I was into bolt action, I was going to do a D-Day reconstruction. And I still may do that at some point, you know, the old Normandy thing, but with this, I mean, I don't know, there's so many theatres you could go to and try to recreate. Stalingrad is another good one. You need a lot of buildings for that though, and you'd probably have to get a little small table built just for that, because of all the devastation that would be on it. You'd need a lot of buildings, so you could do it better. I've seen a really awesome Stalingrad 6mm wargaming table setup, and that with all loads of buildings. It was constructed almost exactly as to how it actually is, or was rather. Certain buildings in the right places, and yeah, the layout was, you know, pretty much identical to how it was, but the devastation on there was incredible. And there was a huge table. Something like bolt action, to do a skirmish at Stalingrad, you'd need a lot of buildings. I think that's a given. You would need a lot of buildings, even for a skirmish. You'd have to just pick an area for that, wouldn't you? Yeah, more cast bone, or at least first layer of more cast bone. Yeah, so that's good. Right. So. The other miniatures I've got on my desk right now is lizard men. I've got like a ghoul and a couple of role-playing figures, and that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So Captain Lysander, he's gonna be grimdark like. To do his shield, the other side of his shield. Quickly do that. Don't like shields with all this detail on. It's like banners. I'm not the best. Yeah. There. Getting stuff done, sir. Right. More coffee. More coffee is in order. What are you working on anyway, guys? Let me know what you're working on. Do you have like a new project that's just come into your hobby lives? If so, let me know what it is and what caught your eye about it. What steered your head towards it? You know, what was it about it? I mean, mine is bolt action, right? And I suppose I never fell out of love with it. As I've said numerous occasions, it was literally just a case of couldn't afford it. But yeah, I was gutted to sell my armies because I put a lot of time painting. They weren't very big, they were just like the starter set men, infantry. But I put a lot of time in. Oh, there was a couple of extra figures, characters, Tank Commander, A couple of others. Well, I put a lot of time and effort into them painting, but I did sell them for a profit, so I can't really grumble. But yeah, I was sad to see them go. I was. I've got my half track here. This is my half track. And yeah, you know, I'll keep coming back to it. Ultimately, we want to paint it up, don't we? It's a good vehicle, though. Really good vehicle. I think if I have my time over, I might, I don't know, pop the tyre on one of the sides here or something like that. And put the rope on the front here like that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I've got a universal carrier on my shelf, on my retirement shelf. British and Commonwealth. I've also got the Bolt Action Army book, so I'll look these guys up in that as well. I've read a little bit about them in my charity shop book I got last time I was into Bolt Action, actually. Right. I think this guy needs a dry brush. He needs a dry brush. A dry brush of probably grey. What's it called? Not administratum. I can't think of the name of it. Longbeard grey. There we go. That would be the one. See, dry brush. I can use that. I mean, this dry paint is really dry. It really is. Don't need to wipe an awful lot of it off. Yeah, that's good. Longbeard grey, that's pretty cool. Right. So, I think Dawnstone is the first paint I use for though that said, Skaven Blight Dinge is quite good. And what's this other one? Ashen Grey. What's Dawnstone might not be the first one I use. Could it be Mechanicus Standard Grey? Yeah, I think Mechanicus Standard Grey is the one I use first, but I'm thinking of Captain Lysander here. Yeah, Mechanicus it is. Mechanicus Standard Grey, that's the one I will use for his stone. It's not dry yet, so I won't be able to do that. Let's suppose I could do the rim of the base on my ghoul there though. Steel Legion drab, and I have some here. Well, after a fashion, it's not really much of one, but I'll put a little bit of water with it because it's quite lumpy. I'm hoping, and I think I have another spare one in my drawer, but this will do for now. Looking good. Need to get this ghoul done up for top secret reasons. There he is. He'd look good in a forest, wouldn't he? Coming up out of the ground. Just saying. Right. I will look later to see if I have any more Steel Legion drab. I'm sure I do. Put a bit of soap on here. What time have I got? We're at 41 minutes. That isn't bad, folks, is it? Really? Not bad. Would have got the priming done quicker had it been drying quicker, I suppose. What I could do is the bases on these. So I need to paint them up in a, I don't know, like a sort of khaki colour, I suppose, for sand and such like. Hobgrot hide, that might be good. Brand new paint, Hobgrot hide. That's quite a nice sandy colour. I'm going to use this straight out of the pot. Yes, why not? Let's do it. Okay, one at a time then. So this won't make an awful lot of sense. No, I'm glad I'm putting it on straight out of the pot. So this won't make an awful lot of sense until the sand goes on. It's just in case any sand gets missed in between. Don't want any bits of black showing. And the alternative to that, if I didn't prime it, would have been the white plastic putty, so I wouldn't want any bits of white showing either. So I wanted to paint it to the colour of sand. In order to paint it, I needed to prime it. But there you go. Anyway, I've been feeling my tiredness a lot lately. Just one of those things, how it happens. But it's strange because although I've been more tired than usual, this is going to sound contradictory, I know. I've been more tired than usual, but just try to imagine it. But I've had more energy than usual, which is odd. Nothing worse than being awake and not having energy, because you feel like you're wasting your day. Yeah, I might paint a couple of the sandbags slightly different colour. Might do. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? Give it a bit of more individuality. I know they're only scattered terrain, just to give you a little bit of more cover when you're being fired upon. But, you know, I think wargaming is very much like food in terms of when they say with food and cooking and that, the first bite is with the eye. I think that's true of wargaming as well. Your first awesomeness of a said game comes from your initial view of it and what you see on the tabletop. Leastways, that's how I see it. You know, other people may have differing opinions, and that's fine. So I did one of these sandbags, a different colour. It's very similar to it. You told me to put a wash on. You probably won't even notice it, but we'll do this one. Subtle. Subtle is the key. Yeah, I think that's good actually. I'm liking this idea. Kind of like bricks, some stones when you get different colours. Just when you look upon them. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Just pure random hobgrot hide. It's a nice colour actually. Nice sandy colour. Oh, I better check my phone. Didn't check it last time it went off, did I? Oh, it's only like LinkedIn notifications and things like that. Yeah, just pick out, random sandbags to do a slightly different colour. I mean, the weather could have made them go a different colour. They could be a different brand of sandbag, couldn't they? There's so many different things. I will do that one as well. I like doing these. Very therapeutic. Yeah, I'm definitely going to order myself another set of sandbags. Maybe another couple sets. I prefer these to making them out of green stuff. I just can't be bothered. Well, that sounds awfully lazy of me. I can't be bothered to sit around fiddling around for hours on end just to make some sandbags when I can just buy them. So 2 coats of Moorcast bone. And you only need 1 coat really of hobgrot hide because the colour's so strong underneath by that point, so that's good. Do this bottom one, this colour too. Oh, one thing we did yesterday as well after the bathroom thing is we went into a charity shop and my wife was able to get free more books. She loves her books. I love the fact that she loves her books. I love her loving her books. It's awesome. Yeah, definitely gonna get some more of these. I think you could do a nice little, put these on a nice trench. I'd like to do a small tabletop for bolt action at some point when I move. Maybe a 4x4 skirmish table, bolt action table. And yeah, just as something to do really. We'll make this one that colour too. see these sandbags coming together. It's awesome. They work well scale-wise as well. They're perfect. Yes. Yes, using the guy from my half track. He looks like he sort of measures up quite well against it, I would say. Oh, we're going to do the top one, you know I'm going to. Looking forward to pizza tonight. I wonder if we'll watch a movie or some series like we do. It's difficult for us to decide on a movie, I'll be honest. I'll tell you what, when our bathroom's done, everybody's going to want to be wanting the shower all the time. Be like, come on. And they'll be having showers at the drop of a hat. You know, oh, I'm a bit hot. I think I need a shower. You had a shower 10 minutes ago. Yes, I know. I need another one now. I mean, in the height of summer, it's nothing to have 2 or 3 showers a day during the day, and then another one at night. But yeah, I can see that being more than that. Right. Don't do any more. Less is more. But that's really cool. I do like that. Well, how's my priming looking here? Looking like we might be able to get it finished. Yes, it is. 57 minutes. Can it be done? Can it be done? Who knows? I don't know. It won't be 57 minutes by the time I finish editing the video, of course. But, yeah, we'll get it down to a nice length. And this is awesome. I think we might get it done this episode, and that'll be good. What an achievement that would be, folks. Get the priming done on my what's it called? Dilapidated farmhouse? Demolished farmhouse? What do you call it? I can't remember. Can't remember what they call it. That's bad. Exploded farmhouse? There it is, all done. Yeah, boy. The priming is done on my farmhouse. Excellent. I've got a part of it to build up yet, so I'm going to do that. First of all, I'm going to, well, zoom out. Look, see what I've got done there. So I've got the bases done on these two here. I've done the other side of the shield for Lysander. I just touched up Lysander's priming there. Base coated the first coat of Morecast bone on my second lot of sandbags. I've definitely decided I'm definitely going to get a third lot, maybe a fourth lot too. Yeah, I'm going to get another couple of lots of sandbags. They're just too awesome to not have them. Things like sandbags are great for 3D printing. Absolutely great. Oh, and I've done. I painted the base on this, haven't I? So yeah, so that's all good too. So yeah, so let's come to me, shall we? So yeah, so thanks ever so much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench. I hope you've got loads of stuff done. I have. I'm having a blast doing it as well, and that's the important thing, is that you're having fun doing it. I would like to get games in the future, but as far as I can see and tell, I've got far too much prep work to do. The only games I'm likely to get in the future is going to be role-playing games, but I am desperate to get some wargaming done as well. But the role-playing is a lot easier to set up, and you don't need as much. You can get away with theatre of the mind more with that. Obviously, you can't do that with wargaming. But yeah, it's looking good though. Looking good. Anyway, thank you for your company. It's been brilliant. And I will see you on another video. Check out Patreon. Go on. There's some exclusive videos on there which you might like. Won't hurt you to just check it out. Don't cost you a penny. And the fees start from as little as $1 a month. And I regularly post to Patreon for my patrons. You'll see their names go by at the end of this video. You could be one of them. You'll be added to that list, and how awesome would that be? That'd be cool. I'd like that. Anyway, share it as well. So thumbs up, thumbs down, you know, all the other good YouTube stuff that goes on. Remember, all brushes they taught, and I'll see you guys on another video. Bye for now, folks. Bye bye.